Hello, and in today's 5 Minutes with a Founder, I am here with Iman from Quintec Technologies. So, Iman, can you tell me a little bit more about what Quintec Technologies does and what inspired you to start it up?
Yes, hello Liu. It's so good that we get to spend this time together.
Absolutely.
The company's name, as you said, was Quintec Technologies. And I guess you might have already gathered from the word Quintec in the name, which is a term from mathematics. It means of the fifth degree, or just having to do with number 5. That this company's identity is formed around research and development into 5 game-changing, highly impactful, emerging technologies, namely IoT, the Internet of Things, big data, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, 5G, and the distributed ledger technology, or what is commonly known as blockchain. So this is essentially what the company does, research and development into these 5 technologies. And you know, in terms of what inspired me to start this, well, I felt that given my own background as a new technology developer and an entrepreneur, I thought that the time was right for me to fuse certain views, principles, and elements from each one of these disciplines and utilize them in formulating new solutions that can be scaled up to industrial levels aimed at producing economic value.
Wow,
So
it sounds like some very exciting progressive stuff. So why did you choose the UK to set up this business?
Well, I had some ties here as I had done my studies in this country in the early 2000s. Besides, I knew that the government policy in this country in the past few years has consistently been, in fact, one that is highly supportive of entrepreneurship and innovation. I like the business atmosphere, you know, on the whole, and I thought that the robust legal framework that you could utilize for your corporate governance was very good. I liked the fact that you could have easy access to a vast and global pool of talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And how has the support of the IUK Academy helped and supported your business?
Well, in fact, I don't think that my integration would have gone as smoothly if it weren't for the support and assistance that I received from IUK Academy. So when I had just arrived, these guys had mapped out a very detailed plan that covered all bases for somebody like me who had come to this country with the intention of setting up a business. Their mentoring program was great. They had a number of well thought out, well structured modules that basically gave you everything that you needed to know, and all of the procedures that you had to follow to make sure that you could get the initial building blocks in place. So yeah, I think their support has been fantastic, and I would in fact want to take this opportunity and thank them for the great support and assistance.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah. And so what would you say your proudest achievement has been to date with your business and everything you've achieved?
Yeah, well, in terms of this company that I have founded and I am busy building up here, I would say perhaps the R&D work that we have carried out so far, which has effectively resulted in elaborate designs for some technology solutions, as well as the material that we needed to, you know, apply for intellectual property protection, potentially. The company is now fully operational with all building blocks firmly in place. And I think that we are now well positioned and in fact prepared. We've got the infrastructure that we need to attract, absorb, and manage large sums of external investment that we could then put to use for our R&D work or for the commercialization of our solutions.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you've been on a great journey so far. What advice would you pass on to an aspiring startup or entrepreneur?
Yeah, well, I can keep going on and on, thinking about all the mistakes that I have made along the way. But if I want to pick out a few good ones, perhaps I would start by saying that an entrepreneur should welcome all opportunities, because opportunity in essence can emerge from anywhere. So you should always welcome anything that presents itself, in the faintest possible way as an opportunity. However, you should be very thorough with your due diligence and the way you go about, making your assessment of the merits of these opportunities. Thinking outside the box, I know it may sound like a cliche, but in my experience, I have been led to believe that on occasion, a certain amount of unconventional thinking can open some doors and can help you find very novel ways of taking on your technical or corporate challenges. And indeed, you can come up with some cost-cutting ways. Yeah.
That sounds great advice.
Yeah.
And so if people want to find out more about your business, where can they go? Where can they find you?
Well, I could be reached through Iman at Quintec.tech. I'm also on LinkedIn. So if somebody reaches out through email or on the LinkedIn platform, I'll be more than happy and very delighted, in fact, to share my corporate profile as well as details of our projects or where I think there could be potential avenues of mutual cooperation. We're also planning to launch a portal, and once that is up and running, I think that would probably be the best place if you wanted to get in touch.
Brilliant. Iman, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank
I appreciate that. Thank you.